Hey, good morning, peeps. We are getting back on trail, leaving our nice camp spot here at the top of Carter Dome. Actually, I think I may have said Wildcat Mountain last night, but this is actually Carter Dome, another one of the Wildcat Mountains. We were up against it today because there's rain impending. Like, it's not like questionable rain. It's just rain, probably 100% all day, pretty much, off and on at least. So we're gonna have to deal with that. It's gonna suck, but kind of is what it is. Pretty cold, so I got my rain layer now. I do have the big poncho I bought the other night, so got a good 13-second test on it yesterday. So I'll be using that. Just try to keep my pack contents dry as possible. I ditched my pack cover long ago, thanks to Anonymous, so I don't have that. But honestly, it was a good decision because I've needed it very rarely. So anyway, Nightingale is up ahead of me, waiting on me. I can see her. Yeah, all my tents my tent's wet and nasty. It did rain some overnight, and it was in a sandy area, so it's pretty gross, but it's what it is. So we're gonna hike on, try to get to there's an Imp campsite coming up that has a shelter. It's like 5 miles ahead, so we're probably gonna stop there and eat and kind of see what the rain's doing and kind of figure out a plan from there. It's 5 miles, which means it could take us anywhere between an hour and a half and 10 hours around here, so we shall see. So Nightingale's also dealing with Nightingale is dealing with a serious pack problem. Her hip belt has broken. So here, I'll show you what's going on with her hip belt. You want to tell the peeps about it? I don't know if it'll make you feel better, but it may help.
Well, it is what it is. The little teeth that snap into the buckle.
Yeah.
See? They usually snap here. Both broke. The first one broke last night, and then the second one broke just now. So now I'm just gonna take the whole buckle off and just kind of cinch it and like tie it.
Oh, tie. That's a good idea. That may work. Okay, that's a good idea.
Until I figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Probably call either the company and have them send me one like express, or try to find a good input store that sells these.
Yeah.
But this just happened. It's my first gear malfunction this whole time.
That's
and it's
not
a
bad.
big one.
1,800 plus miles in. That's not too bad. So.
But at least I can like tie it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. At least you've lost a lot of weight. So you got plenty of room to tie it. So.
I know, right?
Maybe it'll be fine just tying it. Maybe you can just go to Katahdin that way.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it could be worse. So this is an easy fix. So
yeah,
it'll be all right.
I would let her have my hip belt
Oh no, that's okay.
ones, but they don't work. I have a different pack.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then I would just have the same problem. So.
Yeah, but thank you for offering.
Hey, hey, I'm a team player. Private number 2 pencil is a team player.
I'm gonna have you ask you to talk for me, so it's super tight.
You want me to...
Here we go.
Yeah, you just won't be able to take it on and off as quickly and easily.
It feels loose.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to help me here once
Okay.
you're done recording.
All right. Well, let me help Nightingale, and I'll get back with you guys down the trail. I'll try to film as much as I can today, but if it starts raining, I'll just have to put the phone away to protect it. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay, peeps, we're hiking along, and of course, when we don't need them, there's stealth spots everywhere. Oh my gosh, stealth spots everywhere. Stealth spots everywhere. Nowhere spot to camp. Oh my god, yeah, we were struggling last night in the dark, so we finally got to the top and found some spots, which was cool. We met a nice guy from Wyoming named Stovetop. Looked like he was Nobo. Really nice guy. He offered us a spot right over there next to him, but we'd already kind of found something, so that was very nice of him, though. Nowhere I've ever been in my life do people watch out for each other in the same way they do out here. It's a good thing. What'd you say earlier, Nightingale? If everybody...
Oh, I said everybody who treat each other in real life like true hikers treat each other, we will have less problems.
That is fair. Definitely fair. Alright, is this Mount Sight?
Let me see.
I think this might be Mount Sight we're coming up on.
This is Mount, yeah, it is.
We saw some other people that camped up here. I bet they camped at those stealth spots. We just, Mount Sight? Height. Oh, it's Mount Height. Yes, it's spelled weird. H-I-G-H-T, Mount Height. That is what we're coming up on. Incredible view from Mount Height. Oh my gosh, it is sopped in for sure. Everything's wet. I don't have my poncho on yet because it's not raining, but I probably should because it's just so damp in general. Everything's pretty much going to be wet today. This could have potential to even be the first night I stay at a shelter. We'll see. It's supposed to be a really nice shelter coming up, but it's only 5 miles in, so we stop there. I mean, if it's just raining hard, it's just too dangerous when we have to. Some of these descents are just hard enough in the dry weather. If it's raining, it's even worse. And we have enough food that we can get to town tomorrow if we have to do that. We thought we had a possibility of getting there late today, but maybe not. Okay, peeps, rain is on the way, so I've donned my very sexy poncho. It's very thick. Weighs like a pound. It's the shower curtain, basically. Shout out to Grandma Gatewood. She had it going on. Okay, peeps, rain is picking up. Sergeant Nightingale has her trusty umbrella out. I have my poncho on, and we're looking for a water source. Looks like it's picking up, so I'm gonna put the phone away, and we got 4.7 to a shelter. Unless it clears up, I'll get back with you when we get to the shelter. I'll let you know that we made it. Still got a good bit of hiking to go to get there. Okay, peeps, fast forward a few hours, and I am in my tent. We pulled up at the Imp campsite and shelter. The hiking was just tough today. Like we had to call it early. It's just too much rain. It's just raining all day, and it's so wet. And those rocks are they're hard enough to get down in the dry weather. So we somehow made it here. I don't know how. It was kind of a shorter day, but I think we did like 5-6 miles, something like that. But it was brutal. But we did make it all in one piece. I fell a couple of times. I hit my head on a tree. I think I'm okay. Maybe a mild concussion. We'll see. But I hit it pretty hard. But I think I'm okay. Nightingale, poor thing, she's got like 3 gear problems. Her pack, we already talked about. Her water bladder now has a hole in it. And something else she had broke. I can't remember. It was a rough day for her gear-wise. So anyway, she is over in the shelter. I think she's going to stay in the shelter, but it was just packed. Like everybody basically stayed there this morning and didn't hike. So all the people that were in the shelter are just still there. So she's going to fit in. She's kind of small, and she don't mind staying in the shelter with a bunch of people. But I was like, it's early in the day. I don't want to spend all day there just in a crowd of people. So anyway, so I came and found a tent platform and set my tent up here. Everything I got is soaked. My feet are soaked. My shoes are soaked. Socks, clothes, pretty much everything. The little poncho worked pretty good, but not great. So anyway, just have to make the best of it and hike back out in the morning. I think it's still going to be raining in the morning, but it looks like it may clear out at least by midday. And maybe we'll get some good luck and be okay in the morning too. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, we just really have a choice. We just can't get up and down these rocks. So we're still going to try to get to town tomorrow. We're hoping to like get really close to town and just like narrow in there really close tomorrow. But it looks like we're going to have a pretty full day to try to get there now. I think we're going to have like 8 or 9 miles left. So it's what it is. Just do the best we can. Like I said, our goal is not to defeat the whites. Our goal is to survive the whites. So we're doing that so far. But no, just barely. But yeah, it was a tough day for everybody. I saw one hiker like just cussing, he said he was going to quit. I hope he don't, because I mean he's been almost 1,900 miles. So I didn't try to talk to him because I don't know him that well, and he was in a pretty he was having a meltdown more or less. But anyway, I hope you don't give up just because of this. I mean, you have bad days like this out here where it's raining and it's just tough. Like I said, everybody just falling and just. Like I said, I mean, the climbs are so tough when it's dry that when it gets wet, like they're even more so mud everywhere, feet wet, like my toes giving me problems. It's been doing much better, but when it gets wet, like it just doesn't work real well. That medicine I've been putting on it, like just washes off, I guess. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Just hang out in my tent the rest of the day. Try to get some food in me. I still gotta go get some water, but I didn't even try to fool with it now. I just had to get dry, so I got like an extra pair of underwear I'm going to change into, a dry shirt I'm going to change into, and I'm just going to chill out and try to see what I can figure out the rest of the day. I do have service, which is good, so hopefully I can get caught up on some of my editing. I'm 2 or 3 days behind on that, so which is unusual. I've been keeping up with it pretty good, but the whites kick your butt so much, like you're too tired when you get in your tent to do anything. So anyway, it is what it is. Make the best of it and do the best we can. So like I said, Nightingale's in the shelter. I am here in a tent. My tent was already nasty anyway, so it didn't seem like I was losing that much by, setting it back up, and I'm on a platform. So here, I'll show y'all. I can kind of show you the platform maybe. Let me see. Yeah, there's the platform. I guess that wasn't very exciting. It's basically just like a wood deck with no railings. Best way to describe it. So maybe I'll try to get a shot of it later for y'all, like from the outside when I go get water. But yeah, like I said, it's just rained all day long. So, oh well, it is what it is. Welcome to the AT. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all in the next episode. Appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe to see more videos. As Nightingale and I and Trekking Along, I'm so worried about them. They camped behind us last night, but a couple people did tell me that they were pretty close behind us. So my guess is they may be camping here too, and they're not going to fit in the shelter. There's like 4 of them, so they may be over here at a tent site near me here pretty soon. So hopefully so. I hope they're okay. I'm going to check on them. I'm going to text Mother Goose right now and just kind of make sure they're okay. But other than that, like I said, sorry I didn't get many shots. I could have showed you a lot of rivers today and just sketchy hiking, but I just had to put the phone away because I was getting soaked. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Get back with you in the next one. Peace out. We'll try to do better tomorrow. Try to get to town. We need to get there and get some resupply at Walmart, we hope. So anyway, see y'all later. Hey, good morning everybody. I am still in my tent, but I'm about to get out in the rain to get started again. Looks like the rain's going to finally clear out here in a couple of hours. We're leaving the Imp campsite, so I got to go find Nightingale in the shelter and get some water, and then we're headed out. I'm probably going to put you guys away for a couple more hours while it's raining just to protect my phone. But hopefully I can get back with you a little bit later on when it clears off. So we got about 7.7 to get to Route 2, and we have a special visitor when we get there. Not Nightingale's special visitor, but like an actual special visitor that was somebody that we've seen before. So I'll give you a hint. So we'll check on that when we get there. And like I said, otherwise I may not be able to film for the next couple of hours. Just going to be watching Nightingale and I doing some miserable hiking anyway, so you may not want to live through that. It is so wet. It basically rained all night, so we got one more big climb to do. I think it's the last big climb of the Whites. So the climb doesn't look, I'm not too worried about the climb. The descent, as always, is going to be a problem in the rain, or the dry around here. So we'll do the best we can, but I'll get back with you down the trail and let you know how it's going on. Okay, Pete, sorry I hadn't been able to film. It was just soaking us, drenching us wet this morning. Tough hiking again, but we're making it. We're 3.6 from the road. Nightingale's hanging in there having a cheese stick, as she calls it. I call it a string cheese, but we're different that way.
It is a stick, Sue.
I guess it is a stick. I'll give you that. So, see, we're hanging in there. It's been tough, but we're making it. A few falls. Nightingale fell, maybe jammed her wrist a little bit.
Feel better though.
I hit my head again. May have another mild concussion. Hopefully not, though. We'll see. But I'll try to keep you updated. It's like the rain has kind of passed out, but it's just muddy conditions. We're at the bottom of the mountain, so water rushing everywhere. Like, we literally hiked down just a raging river for for probably 2 miles. Like, just incredible. But we're making it. We're hanging in there. We're not giving up. So we'll get back with you down the trail. Okay, peeps, we're still hiking along. We've reached a more manageable terrain, although it's a lot muddier. So it's always a problem. There's always a challenge, no matter what. But Sergeant Nightingale's got her music in, and she is hiking with purpose. She is bound for the road crossing. Nothing's gonna stop her. How you feeling, Sergeant Nightingale?
What's that?
How you feeling?
I feel better that we made it down the descent of death.
The descent of death. The descent of death number 40.
Yes.
For the last couple of weeks. Oh my gosh. It really wasn't that bad today. I think yesterday was much worse.
Yesterday was worse.
I would not have wanted, like with the added rainfall and mud and everything, I would not have wanted to do what we did yesterday today. Although to be fair, I did not want to do what we did yesterday either. But oh yeah, definitely dry conditions are always good to prevail, but doing the best we can. Okay, people, I gotta figure out a way to get across this without getting my feet wet, and I just don't think it's possible. I hiked up there to see, and just Nightingale just went through it, but her feet were already wet, so I guess I'm just gonna have to join her. Wish me luck. Okay, peeps, I made it across the water. Got my feet wet. Struggle is real. Nightingale's laughing because her feet were already wet. It's not a big risk for her. I feel like I lost the game in the last minute, like the closing minutes, and after the 2-minute warning. Somebody threw a Hail Mary against me, and now my feet are wet. What can you do? I don't have camp shoes. We got a lot of water crossings coming up in Maine. I may have to pick up like a pair of cheap crops from Walmart or something for that. If I can find them in my size, that's always an issue with everything, feet-wise for me. So we shall see. You know, we're hiking along the river here, Rattle River, I think it is, and trying to get to the road crossing. It's been a tough couple of days, I cannot lie, but we're hanging in there. We will not quit. The whites have not defeated us as of yet. Actually, we've just finished the last 4K of the whites, so we're, I think maybe, I don't know. I'll try to let you know in the wrap up. We're getting close to Maine. I'm not sure the exact mileage, but our next stop after tonight, we're going back to Gorham to resupply. Basically, we thought it was going to be a Nero. It's going to be more like just a night in Gorham with not much of a Nero, but we will. Next stop will be Bethel, which is in Maine. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me get back to sloshing down this trail with these wet feet. 2 pairs of socks, wet. Shoes wet. Gaiters wet. It is what it is. Definitely my least favorite thing is hiking in the rain. There's no doubt about that. Or the heat. No, I forgot about the heat. That's a tough call. Tough call. Heat, rain. Yeah, definitely a tough call. Okay, peeps, we just stopped for a quick celebration because we are now officially under 300 miles from Mount Katahdin. Even though it took us a while. I feel like the last 100 miles has been the slowest 100. I mean, it has been the slowest 100 miles of the trail, probably, like, except for when I wasn't hiking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're thrilled. Under 300. That is, seems so, I mean, it seems manageable. Basically only got about, what, 13, 14% of the trail left, something like that. I'm not sure, somewhere around in here. 12%? I don't know, something. More than 10%. Because 10% would be 219.4, I guess. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, we're excited, and we're most excited about walking on some flat ground for a change. Like, not many obstacles or obstructions. I'm sure I'm jinxing it, and we will probably encounter a moat soon with alligators, live alligators that we will have to cross. Welcome to the AT, welcome to the Whites. Okay, peeps, Nightingale is finishing taking care of some business and trying to strap her pack back on with out buckles. We got to figure that out here pretty soon. She's got some gear malfunctions. The other gear malfunction she had was, what was the third one?
My umbrella.
It's the umbrella, yeah. Her umbrella broke like a little part of it, but it was a tough umbrella. I watched it go through some stuff the last couple of days. What, the 6 Moon?
Yes.
It's the 6 Moon umbrella that a lot of through hikers carry.
Yeah, that I had to replace from my CPAC. I had a CPAC originally.
Yeah, it's a tough umbrella, but yeah,
it is a tough umbrella.
It's not tough enough for the White. Nothing is. We thought we were tough hikers till we got to the White. So we are closing in on the road crossing down here. We could actually hear it, which is exciting. So we're about to wrap up our hiking day finally, and get down here to the parking lot where we may possibly see someone. We shall see. I think I mentioned earlier this morning we may see somebody again. Again for me, not again for Nightingale. If that gives you kind of a hint. I know everybody's on the edge of their seat. It's not Taylor. It's not Taylor. Don't get that excited. It's not Taylor. Taylor! We're still looking for her though. Still hopeful. Yeah, still hopeful. Thanks to Freak Out. She's been trying to Instagram her to try to make it happen for us. So Freak Out is awesome. As of course is Chapstick, Thumper, and Mother Goose. They're behind us. I think they're going to stay at the same hotel we are tonight. So that's super cool. And we'll see what happens from there. Whew. Been a long day. But we are almost there. We are closing in on it. Here comes Nightingale around the corner. And look who it is! It's the one and only Iceman. Or as I call him, Nice Man. Oh my gosh. Another reunion from Ultrafest. How are you, sir? I'll try to film this. How are you? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. So,
glad y'all made it out.
yes, we made it. How are you doing?
Fine.
You been to Maine?
Been to Maine.
That's where we're headed.
Yeah, that's right.
where
We're not
we're
quite
going.
there yet.
Yeah, not quite there. We're trying. It is hard.
35 miles, something like that.
Yes, we're trying to get
No,
there.
I want to say Bethel is about
31 maybe?
The actual border is about maybe like 10, 12 miles to be.
Second day in there.
Yes, no
Yeah.
doubt. Okay, we're gonna catch up with Iceman. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, as my French teacher in high school would have said, répétez s'il vous plaît. I am headed back to the same laundromat from the same hotel like 3 or 4 days later. 4 days later. Special thanks again to Iceman for giving us a ride. He took us by McDonald's so we could get something to eat. And we had to draw some of our stuff out on a fence out inside the hotel. So I just got a shower. I'm going to do the laundry. Nightingale's getting a shower now. And we're trying to catch up on things. So we'll see how it goes. What's up, man? How's it going? A lot of hikers in town doing all the things. I actually saw some hikers that shuttled back here from ahead. So this is just a real, Gorham is kind of a central location for the trail because it kind of goes all around it. So we only had like a 5-mile ride to get here today, where it was like maybe a 20-mile ride the first time we came in. And then I think they came back probably 20 miles from ahead. So at least good to know there's some options. So we got some hard hiking coming up. So anyway, yep, I'm headed back to the laundry basket to do laundry again. I'm gonna try to dry out my quilt. I may try to dry my backpack in there. I'm gonna be real careful with it. Maybe just kind of put it on low and do it for like 5 minutes and see how it works. So, because I'm not sure how that goes, but we'll see. Willing to give it a shot because everything is so wet. At least I got a shower. I'm feeling much better now. So I got to do the laundry because Nightingale had to wash all of her stuff, and I had at least some leggings that were still dry and clean. So I get laundry duty. So she owes me. Remember, she owes me doing laundry the next time or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So anyway, let me go do some laundry, and I'll get back with you here in a bit. We were headed back on trail in the morning. Kind of a Nero. We got here probably like around 2:30, and we were able to check in around 3. So kind of a Nero, sort of. We did like 7.8 today, which is a pretty full day in the whites. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so nice gentleman offered to give us a ride to Walmart, which was awesome, and then dropped us off here at a restaurant near the hotel. But unfortunately, they will not allow us to eat there at Roadhog Barbecue Swine Dining because we have our Walmart bags and they don't allow outside food. We're pretty mad, but we're pretty mad. We're pretty mad. We're going to just go eat somewhere else. So.
You want to try going like up to those restaurants, but they're expensive.
Yeah. How do you feel about not being able to eat barbecue because we have resupply?
I am.
I mean, it's not like we're not bringing
Can
the.
I say pissed off?
Yeah, she said
in
it
your
was.
channel.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I am freaking.
Okay. Well,
freaking pissed off.
slow down before you do say something not allowed on my channel. I don't have good skills at editing. So. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go find something else to eat somewhere. Okay, we're annoyed, but we're going to try another restaurant, like to try to carry our Walmart bags in. Oh my gosh! But yeah, shout out to Frosty. What a nice gentleman. He was a flip-flop hiker last year, so he knows what we're up against. And he saw us at the hotel. He was actually dropping some more hikers off at our hotel and just saw us standing there and offered to give us a ride. He sat there and waited for us. all we resupplied and everything. So Nightingale's really mad about the barbecue. It smelled so good when we got there, but it didn't make any sense. We even told them we would just leave the bags like up front with them, like, and they wouldn't even do that. Like, just nonsense. I don't know if they've had a bad experience with hikers before or what. I mean, you can't. How do you steal restaurant food? Like, they got to bring it to you. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's not the place for us. We're walking down here to another place that Frosty told us was good. So hopefully they'll let us in with our food. We'll see. Okay, sorry it's dark, but we went to Jay's Corner Restaurant and Lounge on the recommendation of Frosty, and it was good. And guess what? Like, they let us bring our Walmart bags in there. It was crazy. Like, what kind of place are they running there? Like, just trying to serve people food, no matter if they're carrying bags from Walmart. Oh my gosh, how interesting. But, all right, Pete, so we are slowly making our way back to the hotel. We got to walk a little further because this restaurant was further away. We had picked the barbecue place because it was closed. But so anyway, got a little walking to do, but we'll get back there. I'm going to end this episode here. Appreciate you watching. We'll be back on the trail tomorrow. Closing in on Maine. We're getting close. Next couple days, also closing in on the 1900 mark. Probably early tomorrow, so excited about that. So anyway, we're getting there slowly but surely. We're trying to keep our bodies alive in the whites, which is not easy, but we're almost through the whites, believe it or not. So finally. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. See all my videos and restaurant reviews. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.